And now it's time for illuminating discussion on today's trending topics. It's Just Us with Portia Bright.
Hello, and thank you for tuning in. Of course, I'm your host for Just Us with Portia Bright today, and today's topic will be discovering opportunities. And what better person to discuss those issues with would be Dr. Eveangel Savage. She's in the building with us today, and I'd like to welcome you to the set. Thank you for coming today.
Thank you for having me. I appreciate that.
Yes, now tell our viewers a little bit about yourself. Where are you from?
Well, Dr. Savage is a native of Philadelphia, and I am one of 6 siblings to Charles and Margie Williams and Charles Hines. Mm-hmm. And I am moved here 26 years ago to Greenville, North Carolina. Mm-hmm. And I am married to the wonderful Jeffrey Savage. And we have 4 beautiful children. And at the very core of who I am is servant leadership.
Awesome. Now you are the angel investor, which we're going to get to in a few minutes. You're an author, you're an instructor. I mean, you're just all around doing so much. How do you juggle all that and then the family life?
Well, I think everything has the potential to become full circle. Mm-hmm. And when you love what you do and you've applied everything to what you do, then it makes it very simplistic for you to execute. And so I think that's what makes this all possible. And when I first began the opportunity of entrepreneurship back in 2001, it was God, family, community. Mm-hmm. So the family was the business, and the family remains the business.
Now you mentioned the business. Let's jump right into it. Now you're the owner of the Audacity Group Social Enterprise.
I am.
Tell us a little bit about that. What are your expertise, and what type of population are you helping?
Well, Audacity Group Social Enterprise is exactly that. It's a social enterprise model. It is a business model I adopted from Richard Branson, who is the owner of Virgin Everything. Mm-hmm. And with that model, it's designed to assist to a societal benefit. It has to be a concept that helps a particular issue around the world. So it serves the greater good of the public. And for us, it's to affirm human social value.
Mm-hmm. Now I want to jump right back to something right quick. I'm about to explain to you how awesome this lady is. Now, in your bio, you mentioned that you were born at 2.6 ounces. You were in an incubator for 6 months. Tell your story, because if that doesn't make you a survivor, then I don't know what will.
It is actually an amazing story. I was born 2.6 ounces and 6 months incubation at 6 months gestation. Mm-hmm. And that was 53 years ago, when there was not such a thing as modern medicine. So I am definitely a miracle. I had to overcome lots of challenges, and the greatest of them was learning how to process information. And so for me, human beings in general, mm-hmm. whether it have a learning disability or otherwise, are my target market, because many individuals have that same story. Mm-hmm. We can see that in our schools, we can see that across many decades and in statistics. And so I have a special interest in individuals who need a different way of thinking. Mm-hmm. And so for me, I was able to overcome a lot of those challenges just simply by understanding how I learned. I'm an audio learner. I could do visual, I can do audio, and I can do tactile, but the greatest of them would be audio.
Now, speaking of audio, you actually have a book. Mm-hmm. It's titled Clients Everywhere, Will You Come to Mine?
That's right, and it's a different twist.
Yeah.
As an entrepreneur, as a student, as a parent, as a team leader, as an organization, we have to exhibit certain behaviors in the sphere. Mm-hmm. And so the book is designed not just for you to be in business and find your clients, but you may be in trying to find a job. Mm-hmm. And so there are certain behaviors that everyone must exhibit within the internet space. And so that's what the book is all about. These are concepts that I use to help me make preparations to come off of my job. And that's you know, the reciprocity, consistency in my message across all of my social media, liking, being genuine, and letting it just happen. So these are behaviors that everyone can use, and because someone's going to Google you.
Yeah.
And so if you are well prepared, then you're likely to be able to reinvent yourself, because Google